Hi guys, so I'm gonna read All American Comics number 25, the Green Lantern story. So I'm also gonna read the Dr. Midnight story eventually. But the Green Lantern, streaking through the air, walking through walls, so what win to all are immune to all metals. This and other supernatural gifts are Alan Scott's to use through the medium of his own willpower when he wears the potent ring made of part of the mysterious green lamp, a ring that must touch the lamp once every 24 hours to retain its potency. By use of this ring, he becomes a scourge of all evil, becomes known as the dreaded Green Lantern. So, Green Lantern by Max Dellon and Bill Finger. Sabotage and murder uh, runs rampant in one of the great steel mills. Accidents happen frequently. Men are suddenly shoved off catwalks and hurled towards giant crucibles of molten steel. For the cause! In the Apex Broadcasting Company, Irene Miller and Alan Scott receive instructions. Miss Miller, I want you to go up to the Sterling Steel Mill with an announcer and get an interview with Mr. Sterling pertaining to the sabotage and murder for the evening's news broadcast. I plan to send you along to put up a radio unit there, Scott, but it seems like they already have one. I see. As Irene prepares to leave. Sorry you can't come along, Alan, but orders are orders, I guess. I suppose so. Well, take care of yourself, and watch out for nasty, villainous, I don't know, or villainy or something, but not long after Irene is gone. I don't feel well at all, sir. I'm afraid I'll have to take the day off. By all means, stay in bed till you feel that, yeah, sorry, the quality of the scan isn't very good. I guess feel well again or something. But at home, Alan is far from ill. I've got to keep an eye on Irene. That steel mill is a dangerous spot. Pretending sickness was the only way I could get away. As he places the ring against the lamp of power, a sudden blaze of eerie light, a surge of force and energy. And I shall shed in light upon dark evil, for dark things cannot stand the light of the Green Lantern. Through the sky he streaks like a flashing fireball of light. Now for the Sterling Steel Mill. At the Sterling Steel Mill, Irene is getting her interview with Mr. Sterling himself. We have a contract with the government to turn out a new type of tank, and I'm positive agents of foreign power are behind all this sabotage. You feel they're trying to stop production. Harkis, the stockholder's relative, I think. I don't know what that word is. And Barlow, the company treasurer, speaks up. As a stalker in this company, I think it is high time that some action be taken. And I, as treasurer, I say that unless action is taken, the company will lose a large order with the government. Uh, at that moment, another man enters. Well, Sterlings, have you... Oh, I didn't know you had company. Mr. Stryker... Or... What? Cirkener? My answer is still no. The Sterling mills are not for sale. Better take my offer now before I lower my bid. The sabotage business is not doing you any good, you know. The answer is still no. Good day, Mr. Straker. Mr. Straker certainly seems determined to buy you out. He might even be determined enough to be behind all this murder and sabotage in order to make me sell and at a low figure. Later, Sterling and Harkness show Irene about the mill. Above, on the catwalk, a figure watches. I'll fix that snooper. This, heavy wrench will take care of her. Down, down towards unsuspecting Irene hurtles the giant wrench. Suddenly, a human torpedo shoots forward, and Irene is swept out of the path of the hurtling wrench by inches. Oh! Why, it's you again. It's the Green Lantern. Always at your service, fair lady. Good thing I happened along this wrench. Might have been spoiled your good looks somewhat. At the moment, up on the catwalk, I say you drop that wrench. Or, I saw you drop that wrench. What's the idea? This is the idea. See how you like swimming in hot steel. Ah! As the helpless man plunges to what seems to be certain horrible death in the molten steel, the Green Lantern leaps forward. Help! Coming. Swinging a giant arc, his hands reach out to grasp the falling worker. Got you. Timing wasn't bad, was it? Gosh, that was close. Pardon me while I faint. Go ahead and faint. You were in the right to it. But I've got things to do. As the would-be murderer dashes down the stairs, the Green Lantern dives headlong after him. Down the stairs they roll, but when they hit the bottom, dead. Broke his neck as we tumbled down. Too bad, I would have liked to question him. Say, and who are you, buddy? People call me the Green Lantern. The Green Lantern, wow! It's him all right. Suddenly, a huge man gets up on a box and makes an impromptu speech. Men, this is the end. Are we gonna stay here and be murdered like the other guys? Or are we gonna quit and get out of here? He's right, let's quit. Who's that fellow? That's Rock Dawson. He's always asking us to quit, but if we do, we're out of luck. This is the only living we got. Immediately, the Green Lantern's deep, rich voice rings through the room. Rock, could it be that you won't want to quit because you're scared? Why, you're scared stiff. Why, I'll kill you for that. You shouldn't have missed. Because it left you wide open, pal. A pile driver blow makes Rock Dawson really suck. Okay, now you lie down now and cool off for a while. Now, anybody else feel like quitting around here? Not me. I feel fine. I think it's a dandy place to work, just dandy. Wow, did you see that sock? I think you had all better get back to work, because from now on I'm taking a personal interest in this place. That night in a dimly lit room, men gather around a masked man. Now that this Green Lantern is snooping around, leader, the cause will be hindered. We must get rid of him at once, and I think I know a way. He seems to show interest in this radio girl, Irene Miller. We can trap him through her. Now listen closely, so there'll be no slip-up. Next day, as the Green Lantern patrols the mill, ever on the alert for trouble, a worker approaches him. Some fellow outside just gave me this note. Said I should give it to you right away. Yes, let's see what it is. If you ever want to see Irene Miller alive again, come at number 5 on the river at once, or alone tonight at 8 o'clock. That night, number 5 on the river front. Looks like a trap, but I've got to chance it. Irene may not know it, but the Green Lantern is mighty fond of her. Master of the 4th dimension, he walks through the walls and out of sight. But as he enters, a hard rubber glove descends with crushing force. The Green Lantern is placed inside a steel box. It looks like her boyfriend has got himself a coffin. Yeah, steel one, ha! The steel box is toppled over the pier's edge. No more trouble from the Green Lantern from now on. Down to a watery grave plunges a sealed metal coffin containing the Green Lantern. But as the box sinks, the blood rushes to the Green Lantern's head, reviving him. What the? I gotta get out of this, quick. As the green ray exits through the steel, the Master of Light dives through the large opening. I must get to Irene. No time to lose. Back in the shack, a lone guard is suddenly startled as an arm of steel encircles his neck. His eyes almost pop out of his head as he stares in terror of the ring that is the insignia of the Green Lantern. You alive! It can't be! You can't kill me, but I could kill you without the slightest effort. Now talk fast. Who is your boss? I don't know. None of us know who the leader is. He wears a mask. How convenient. Where is he now? Tell me. He's he's waylaying a steel. I cannot read that. Sterling at the mill. He made a phone call, told him it was important. I've got to stop him, that madman. There, you're free now. Better get away from here. Sorry I can't stop for tea, but I've got to save a man's life. Try keeping out of trouble. At the steel mill, Sterling waits impatiently when... Where is that man who made the phone call? What? Right behind you, Sterling. As the masked man raises the knife for the strike, a ray of light flashes at it, and the blade fades into nothingness. This is the what? So sorry I had to ruin your lovely toy. The Green Lantern! Terrified, the masked man runs inside the mill and locks the ponderous steel doors. There, now let him try to get me. The crazy fool, he doesn't know I can walk right through those doors. But as the Green Lantern steps confidently towards the door, he stops. He is unable to pass through. What? I can't. The ring, its power is gone. I forgot to touch it to the lamp in the last 24 hours. My time is up. I've got to get through quickly. That tank, the one Sterling Mill is making. There is my solution. Seating himself at the controls, the Green Lantern sends the tank directly at the giant steel doors and crashes through. Ah, there's the baby I've been looking for. Don't go away. I only want to hurt you. Finally catching up with his prey, the Green Lantern unleashes a blow, sending the mask off the man's face and revealing Harkus! Harkus, the stockholders' representative. Fighting with the fury of a maniac, Harkus lunges forward, closing his two hands around the throat of the Green Lantern. Yes, Harkus, but you won't live to tell anyone. Bracing himself, the Green Lantern heaves up every muscle. He kicks him over. Down plunges Harkus to a terrible death in the crucible of white-hot molten steel. See, again, a lot of these early superheroes, killed people. A lot of them did. But, well, that just winds up Mr. Harkus's evil career in this case. Next day, Irene is telling her adventure to sick Alan Scott. And this fellow Harkus was behind all the murders and sabotage? Yes, you see, he figured all that he would send the price of the company's stock down. He was buying up all the stock holdings at low prices. All he needed was the stock owned by Sterling, which he knew Sterling would never sell. He wanted to kill him and then buy the stock from his greedy heirs who sell quickly. I get it. Then, when he owned the company, all sabotage would cease. He would make millions. And those poor devils he recruited thought they were working for the cause. It was easy enough for him to pretend to be an agent for a certain foreign power to which those men are loyal. Are you talking about the Soviet Union? I guess they're talking about that. The big thrill for me was the Green Lantern. Too bad you were ill and had to miss it all. Trouble with me is that I lead a boring life and I've never had any excitement. Another thrilling adventure of the Green Lantern next month. Don't miss it. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be appreciated. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later.